Elden Ring. That's what they were singing. Who's ready for some field work? I know I am. So last session last night, we spent the entire time talking about the Volcano Manor and Lord Rykard, uh, Lady Tanith, and their mission to destroy the Erd Tree and the forces of the Greater Will. Lord Rykard's decided the gods are bullshit, let's just eat them. And he's more or less got a plan in place that can effectively enable that in a very literal sense. Sorry, my attention is being drawn to these relief motifs in the archways over these areas here. Just these big circular voids in the center. I wonder what that's meant to represent. I know stuff like that's supposed to represent stuff. But at any rate, General Radon, we're gonna go to your former holdings of Caelid in just a minute. But yeah, last time we ventured far and wide in the grounds of Volcano Manor and discovered some deep, dark secrets, including a secret that would lead our pal Zarias the Scout in a state of despair. As a matter of fact, let's try to make our way back to her real fast before we depart the Volcano Manor. Zariah was feeling pretty bleak about understanding the nature of her origins a little bit more clear. Thanks to us, of course. We discovered the Serpent's Amniote. I don't believe we'll have this in our inventory anymore. I think we gave it to Raya. Yeah, I don't think so. Darn, she kept it. I mean, I guess it was hers. But the Serpent's Amniote was an item that was basically, you know, this is a demonstration of the experimentation that Lord Rykard undertook after he merged with the Serpent and became what he is today, though we have yet to see that. But his experimentation, which was done by means of incredible torture against the poor denizens, or not even the denizens of Volcano Manor, just, you know, these poor albinurics. Albinurics. Alright, we get them all? Didn't even burn through half our magic with that. Very efficient, very efficient. Oh yes, one other thing we discovered here. A seedbed curse. Evidence that the Dung Eater has operated here. Which is a little surprising, not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Ah, that's right, it's this guy. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that. Alright, turns out we can't really get back to where Zariah was from here. We're probably gonna have to take the Temple of Igle Grace Site. Ooh, that's good coffee. Alright, so the Temple of Igle, a quick refresher, is obviously where they are venerating the serpent, and it is the location where I discovered the serpent amniote itself. It was guarded by a godskin noble, of all things. Or you know what, this isn't the best way. forget there's another shortcut. Which is here? Yes. But yeah, so anyway, mass torture, mass incarceration of Albinurics, and perhaps even others, and research done which has yielded the Serpent Men, seems like. You know, that's where these guys come from. Alright, where is she? She's below us. Ah, jeez. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, we can just drop down here. There we go. She should be in here. We gave her... She begged us to kill her, and we were like, and walked away. But she's still here.
I know that you have done what I wish to ask. Kill me. I thought that I freed
Yeah, she still wants to be killed. And I'm basically like, nah. Not gonna do that. Okay. Now, I am tempted to kind of go looking for those other items I missed. But at the same time, I'm ready to, I'm ready to, venture forth once again into Caelid. The land of the Scarlet Rot. We got some quest lines to mop up over here. And of course, we were never very comprehensive with the exploration. So, I am wanting to venture forth once again. This game is Elden Ring, SFVL. It's a niche indie title that no one's heard about. Also, from this vantage, we kind of get a sight of the Erd tree pretty close to, you know, sea level there pretty much. And in fact, we do. It's nighttime. Scary stuff's bound to happen. Just looking around, making sure we're not about to get eaten by something. First of all, giant warrior jar. Cool, right? Right. So I've heard some people who study the lore of this game describe these great features on the trunk of the Erd tree as being perhaps some sort of slashes that were made in order to harvest its sap, perhaps. I'm not so sure I buy this. It looks damaged, sure, but it doesn't look like the regular sort of etched markings you would see the way an arborist would do that sort of tree would do that sort of sap harvesting from a tree. And also, holy crap, it's a whole ass herd. Anyway, also, how would you get it done? Who's doing that to the tree? Alright. Whole ass herd. I think we're gonna nuke it. Boom. Nice. Anyway, welcome back to Caelid. Formerly a territory that undoubtedly looked a lot like Limgrave, probably, or Liurnia. Temperate and nice, which has since been laid to waste by the taint of the Scarlet Rot, as manifested by Melania herself, demigod and daughter of Radigan and Marika. When she fought Radon to a stalemate, and that's how she broke the stalemate, was by letting loose with what was basically a nuclear blast of terrible awfulness. Has this guy already been activated? He's already been activated. What tomb are you pointing to then? Is it just the minor Erdtree catacombs right below us? Probably. If you can't activate them, it means you've already found the dungeon that they concern. So yeah, it's as if the very landscape itself is rotting. And the animals have become giant mutants. Once again, a parallel to either, like, nuclear war and the fears of radiation, or even chemical weapons. Let's see how much stronger we are. It's gonna hit from here? I don't know. Yeah, should have known better. Hey there, doggy. Why don't you get a little closer? Alright, I'm one-hitting these things with the Comet of Haima. Let's see how the regular Comet do. Almost. Not bad, though. We're making mincemeat of these hounds. How about the blades? The blades are trickier, aren't they? Out of range, of course. Three comets takes them down. Once again, not too shabby. So this is what I meant by willy-nilly. We can explore areas that we might have avoided before on account of, you know, massive danger in the form of huge hounds and giant carrion crows and all the rest. As a matter of fact, let's see what happens when we do this. That's pretty good. I think we're gonna double down on these guys, though. These are Radon's red mane soldiers being feasted upon by the doggies. Uh-oh, I think he spotted me. I think he spotted me. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he spotted. The coffee is delicious, SFEL. Thank you for asking. Oh no, I can't bring up the map. There we go. Alright, so we can approach the Caelid ruins and explore them a little bit more deeply. Perhaps I left some stone unturned. Those are some big doggies. Alright. Yeah, we're alright. So, you know what? We've seen these kind of ruins all over the land, right? As characterized by these symbols, and they're up here on the surface. You know, I never really, attempted to figure out what are these ruins of. I suppose this would be stuff related to construction, like Eternal City stuff, prior to their, you know, from the same stratum of the, you know, where the Eternal Cities come from, like the old palace ruins, etc., which we may explore more in detail as well, as they featured the statue of the Dynast, a Moses-like figure who predates Erdtree worship, but was a harbinger for its wide acceptance. Again, though, not a lot to these ruins. Once again, things are all moldy and gross because it's Caelid. That's just how stuff is. Ooh, there's also these fire tanks. I want to know who's piloting this thing. Is that a red main soldier? I don't know. Let's see if we can't do something silly. Come closer. Got him! 30,000 damage, that's incredible. Good luck with that. Lovely. We took 3K for the trouble. Have I gone to the Radon cave yet? Local teachers, you mean the catacombs beyond the beach? Beyond the beach? I have not. I was planning on going there as part of this swing around because I'm definitely going to have an easier time of it than... Like, that catacombs to me is more difficult than Radon. But I guess that's also by virtue of the fact that Radon, it has, like, unlimited summons that can fight for you. Would you believe we only got 37 runes for all that? But yeah, we need that, we need to get a pack of dolmas for you, baby. Stuffed grape leaves if you don't want the Greeks to beat you up. We'll get you some genuine, you know, like you can't call them dolmas unless they're from the Dolmas region of Greece. It's a champagne joke. Alright, big bird. Your end is nigh. Oh, shit. Oh. God damn it. Ugh. There we go. Had like 1 HP left. I was like, this is it. But here's something we avoided before. A golden rune 9. Not really a big deal of an item, necessarily. Would have been nice, but... that was a big awful bird, and... First time through here, it would have killed the crap out of me trying to grab that. Like, I definitely would have grabbed it, but I would have had to sacrifice my life for it. Say goodnight, birdie. Bye-bye, birdie. Alright, let's take a minute to look at what we're walking along. Look at that, that's teeth, right? Big-ass teeth. Local teachers, what's your deal? Or what's your estimation of these giant fungus covered skulls in Caelid? Are they, like, the fungus taking shape as these skulls? Or were the skulls here already? What were they skulls of in that case? Because these things are gargantuan even if you compare it to the fire giant. Oh, I forgot. We can ride, Postman. Like, look, here, we're in its mouth. Crazy. Like, I haven't really even heard as many lore videos as I've watched slash listened to. I haven't really heard anybody address these. You know, at this point we can refer to these in an equivalent manner as the elephant in the room, quote unquote, right? You know, I don't mean to be the giant fungus skulls of Caelid in the room, or in Caelid. Alright, big burb. Coming for you. Oh, he's on to me. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh. Better make scarce. Right in the face. So yeah, still dangerous are these things. Make no mistake. Smithing stone 5. It's been so long since I've dealt with a smithing stone weapon as opposed to somber stones. This ain't gonna reach this guy. Nope. Hey Glitzy, how you doing? Some people think they are connected to the tibia summoned skeletons like in Moog's Dynasty area. Are you okay? No? Oh. I thought that was you slamming into the door. Oh. Oh, children. So, I see what you're saying. But aren't those, I know which skeletons you mean from the Tibia Mariners, and I would say that those are probably to scale with the fire giants more than anything. Like, these are of a scale just hitherto unheard of. Uh-oh. Ah, shit! Nice. They incentivize you to go giant beast hunting because you get tiers for refilling your stuff after it quite a bit. Oh look here, there's one of those spectral beetles there. Let's clear the zone. Glitzy, by the way, how are you? Oh boy, everybody's really excited about that Tears of the Kingdom. It's probably going to be a week or so before we finally get to it, but can't wait. I am stoked also. Good old Zelda. Probably not being very efficient. This one's shaggier. Oh, it's clearly the leader. It did a howl maneuver, trying to call to its forces, not knowing that they're already dead. Already dead. Already dead. Sorry. Give me that beast blood. Hey, thanks for the alert, Glitzy. Oh yeah, SFVL, are you there? If you are, can we do a shout out for Glitzy Chan, please? E. You know what I should do? I should do a magma spell here. Thank you. Yeah, no way. Let's observe the pattern a little bit more. I felt like I was close. Gotcha! War of Flame of the Red Mains. Ooh, that's cool. Let's see what that is. Heyo. Let's see here. There we go. Flame of the Red Mains. There it is. Skill of the Red Mains who fought alongside General Radahn. Produces a powerful burst of flames in a wide frontward arc. That's cool. Yeah. Up ahead here is a fortress under the control of the Red Mains, which actually provided a teleporter straight into the heart of Redmane Castle and trivialized the whole thing. And yeah, my previous expedition of Caelid, well, my first one bounced off of this. I was like, wow, this is hard. My second one, I decided to conquer it and did, and then made it straight to Redmane Castle. And this being now the third expedition into Caelid. We've gone, most all over Caelid, but, this time we're going at it a little tougher. This wall here is the Red Mains building a, sort of a perimeter around the epicenter of the destruction, which was here, right? Which we can see just off to our right. Then this wall covers a considerable distance. And indeed, the Redmane soldiers did this after their general fell, and on their own accord, basically. They had their own initiative for this, and I feel like they should be applauded for it. It's one of the more noble actions taken by a faction in the game, because it was done with the express purpose of preventing the rot from spreading any farther. Now, that being said, obviously, the rot has extended beyond the wall, but it is thought to have slowed down the process. Once again, Caelid ruins. I didn't find the basement of this Alamo. Oh, there we are. I mean, I probably have before, but I want to make sure it's okay. Yeah, definitely been down here. Definitely grabbed the treasure in the box. Very good. I've been very thorough in the past. Hooray for me. Not a knee-high wall. Nope. It's actually about chest high. Or even, no, it's taller than a person for the most part. That's pretty good. It's good as far as walls go. That was pretty close. But we kept it together and we dodged properly. But as we can see, like, this isn't like a dead place so much as it is rotting. And rotting, even though it conjures thoughts of dead things and stuff like that, it's actually a ton of new life growing on something that is dead rather than causing death, right? And we've seen the concept of rot used in FromSoft games before, most notably the Painted World in Dark Souls 3. There was a war before the Erdtree between titans and ancient dragons like Grail. Ah, I see. Maybe, right? Uh, I am always looking more into understanding the previous tree, so to speak, right? Also, here's this Dr. Virgin. Let's cook it. And at the fire, you see, this is the first I've heard about these titans. That's interesting to me, also. Is there any items that describe this sort of stuff that you know of, or where a guy could come across some corroboration? So behold, the scarlet swamps of Aeonia. I was going to say squarlet. There's one of them skulls we were talking about there in the distance, I believe. Yeah, there's one way over there. Most of these, like, patches of fungus are closely associated with these skull structures. Also, we're seeing these more flower bud looking like things. Yeah, uh-oh. Hold on, we'll deal with this guy. These things, these stalks, you know, these aren't mushrooms, right? Flowers are different things than mushrooms, but they are also something that seems to be associated with the rot and is indeed a kind of life growing from it. They're rather enigmatic, though, aren't they? There's also the big skeleton on the throne. Okay, yeah, I have heard talk about what those are. Uh, the giant skeletons in the Eternal Cities sitting on the giant thrones, they're even a little bit smaller than fire giants, I think, or if not equivalent in size. But they are something else entirely. I believe they are thought of as being constructs of the Nox in order to try to create a Lord of Night on their own. Since the Nox are involved in all these different ways of trying to create different sorts of life forms and things, including the, silver tears, uh, and indeed even the Albinurics. Got him. Got him. I didn't want to be annoyed by those buggy bugs. But here, we're approaching, of course, the Aeonian swamp. This area was known as Aeonia. And then it was also the battlefield upon which Radon and Melania had their great, conflict. Melania, meeting her match finally in Radon, withdrew the golden needle from her body that acted as a sort of a kind of a vaccine even against the scarlet rot that is within her. She is a vessel for it. She's known as an Empyrean and is apparently carrying the essence of the outer god of rot within her. But this needle, fashioned by her brother Miquella, her twin brother Miquella, of unalloyed gold, somehow had the effect of preventing the rot from overwhelming her. But during the battle, she was nearly bested by Radon, withdrew the needle from herself when the moment got hard enough, and then she bloomed in a great Aeonian lotus bloom, the petrified remnants of which are visible here. And from this bloom issued a great blast of the scarlet rot, cratering the land of Aeonia and turning it into a putrid swamp, and blasting a wave of scarlet rot over the entire land of Caelid. Whoosh. And fully making it succumb to the rot. General Radon, we know, uh, he didn't die from it, but he basically lost his mind and sort of became a zombie after that. Uh, and Melania herself was rescued by comrades and spirited away home to the Caelid tree, where it is rumored she continues to repose. However, in her wake, all this stuff happened. New life from the rotted remains of the old. These flower buds contain a secret, also. As if they're ready to open up and reveal some sort of, revelation almost. Use the mushroom men. Ow. These are people who became enthralled with the divine qualities of the scarlet rot, to the point of even allowing mushrooms to colonize their bodies, being that the people in the lands between are undying on account of the sequestration of the rune of death. This is not necessarily fatal, and they see it in fact as a blessing from the goddess of rot, and they act as almost like a priesthood class. But let's talk to this merchant real fast.
Ah.
Hello.
How nice of you to stop by.
Pretty sure you don't got nothing,
Please buy something, won't you?
What do you got, pal? Poison things, Aeonian butterfly. You do have fire arrows. You do have those. How many do I have? I have 31. Oh, I got sneeze. Excuse me. We'll save it. You take it easy, brother. Oh man, I gotta sneeze again. Managed to mute this time, and thanks, local teacher. Okay. So we never gave the swamp a really thorough looking over, honestly. But we did find the golden needle in the in the epicenter. Like, we found the needle that Millennia withdrew from her body, and we found it broken. There was a person who told us we would find it there. His name is Gowry. He's a sage, presumably from the town of Celia, which is right over here. But Gowry's here. He's an outcast from Celia, though. They didn't like his heretical practices of being interested in the Scarlet Rot. Hi, historical waifus. Yes, we have made it to Trenton, New Jersey. The Battle of Aeonia. Radon and Melania locked in stalemate. Then the Scarlet Rot blooms. So yeah, here's a battlefield marker, which, gives the haiku version pretty much. I don't think that was actually a haiku of what went down and what I've been blathering about up until now. Welcome in, historical waifus. How are you? Yeah, I decided to do a third expedition into Caelid now that I'm, like, way more powerful than the first or second expedition into Caelid. For instance, we can kill giant birds and giant dogs with just a couple of casts of the comet. But as it is, I'm going to take me a real quick break. I gotta use the bathroom. If you'll excuse me, enjoy the memories on the Be Right Back screen, including recent memories. Hi, I'm back. That was the PSI Hope theme by Captain Sekatai. I'm gonna give him that. music command. I can spell. Here we go. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for hanging through the break. It's time to go deeper still into Caelid. And have a little bit more coffee. Would you relax and have a little bit more coffee? It's good for you. That's that ibuprofen I meant to take an hour ago. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. Where can we go from here, shall we? We might as well scan the swamp. Let's go ahead and be very thorough down here. So, right here on the shores, we can see that things just eventually liquefy. And it's not like... It's not too much of like a shore, so much as like this is just where the land stops being solid and starts getting real. No, starts being liquidy mush. Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade dancing amongst the scarlet rot. So yeah, after the scarlet rot emerged, Melania, like, you know, went super mode and, you know, repelled Radon at that point. See, these guys got like poison incantations they can use. And here we go. Here's another ruins. We'll go around carefully taking out the personnel. Our horse, thankfully, is not affected by scarlet rot, and I wonder if there's like a reason for that. Street of Sages ruins. How interesting. Okay. Oop. Golden Room 4. And a meteorite staff. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that was in there. Okay. A staff for gravity magics. Well, how many of these little flowers are there? Are they even worth going after? Well, I mean, I know they're not, but I kind of want to be able to think. Not worth it. There we are. And, so here we are now. We're looking at, what was it called? The Street of Sages ruins, and we just discovered a new staff, of all things. Boosts gravity sorcery. Staff embedded with a dark purple glintstone, said to be the fragment of a meteorite. Boasts high sorcery scaling and boosts gravity sorceries as well. Use that and it works wonders for get. Yeah, I bet. Let's see. However, this staff cannot be strengthened in any way. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So, its stats as they stand right now are these stats. You can't use sombers or smithings to increase it. That's wild. Because, I mean, it represents a dramatic reduction in spellcasting possibilities. Unless it just, like, supercharges gravity magics that much. Oh, for real? Alright. Okay. If you say so. Maybe we'll give it a try. Yeah, we definitely haven't pillaged everything. Traveler set. Perfumer's traveling garb. Whoa, now this set's gonna tell a story. There's also a lot in common with the Perfumer's set and the Omen Killer's set. It's really great for early sorcery builds. Well, I suppose because you can just run over here and get it if you know what you're doing. Oh, hey, look at this guy. Mr. Fancy Pants thought he was cool. Alright. So let's look at that Traveler set, which I almost just ran the risk of forgetting what we got. Here we go. An associate of a healer, he's said to be in search of new aromatics and flower gardens in hopes of treating misbegotten, omen, and all those seen as impure. Now, in hopes of treating, that could be sinister. But this also sounds perhaps like the most altruistic... Like, I mean, there is an altruistic reading of this. This is true. Well, we know that Rollo, the person who started the whole Omen Killer thing, was in fact a perfumer. But it's interesting to see that, I mean, if the Traveler is any indication and is actually, you know, as nice as what that description makes it seem. See, because we also have the depraved perfumers, which are like way worse. Which are, and also are apparently agents of Gideon Ofnir. And we meet our first one of these in the Albinuric village in Liurnia, and but we are fully unequipped to understand what it is, other than it appears to be part of the group that, you know, screwed up the place. And yeah, I guess that would indicate that the Omen Killers are in league, or at least that one was in league with Gideon Ofnir. Oh, here's the Omen Killer long gloves and the Traveler's gloves. I mean, let's see, where are the Traveler's pants? The Legend of the Traveling Pants? So here's Omen Killer boots. And here's Traveler slops. I mean, they're not too similar, I suppose. I love how we get almost nothing on the Omen Killer boots, right? Worn by Omen Killers, get you some. I bet you he's just sitting on a giant stack of runes. I bet you he's just got fat stacks of runes. But yeah, if I were, you know, the Tarnished of no renown here, I would have dealt with Ofnir. But I guess we can't because he just stays in Round Table hold. These are cool pants. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by the pants. So, perhaps this traveler here was seeking a way to cure the misbegotten, or, you know, or whatever, which is, you know, kind of a questionable way of dealing with the misbegotten, because it's not like, you know, they're supposed to be that way. They were born that way or whatever. But same thing's true of the Omen, maybe even more so. But apparently some perfumers had it in them not just to outright kill the Omen, such as the Omen Killers, but perhaps take a more therapeutic or clinical approach. Let's see, I basically wear the eccentric set for Ren Fair since I got... Well, yeah, I guess that would be... He cheesed Grael's long-lost brother for those runes. Yeah. I forgot about Grael. The giant dragon we kill, of very little lore. There's the steps. I was looking for those. Oh, nope, not that way. Got him. Alright, let's have ourselves a look-see what they got down below. Alright, we're still in the Streets of Rage ruins. Yeah. Alright. What do we got? Gravity magics. Rock sling, of all things. So I've just been apparently expertly avoiding gravity magics the whole game. I was hoping, like, when I first started, I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get into gravity magics. Proceeds to avoid all but this spell, which you get in Ray Lucaria, for the vast majority of the game. It's only my third. Pulls clumps of rocks from the earth and sends them flying. A gravitational technique studied by the young Radon. His master was an alabaster lord with skin of stone and a heart of gold. I don't know if that's true. This one comes from the Onyx Lords, which are way cooler. Let's see. Joker said Gideon is supposed to be all-knowing. Perhaps he could have attracted the perfume of service with promises about chemical information. I mean, yeah, he's in a position to where that's the case. And you know what? In my mind, I was using the all-knowing, you know, moniker as perhaps even being, like, possessing a lot of runes. Because, like, I believe runes are even supposed to be, like, let's look at some rune descriptions real quick and talk about this. Why not? Why don't we? Because, like, they even start to resemble eyes the more intense they get. But here, rune 1. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnished, provided fingermaiden can be found. Now, we know that runes are also a medium of exchange that the merchants use, in addition to being able to build power through finger maidens. But nourishment for the development. Now, this could mean almost like nutrients, which, I mean, obviously it does improve our bodies, right? But we can also invest these points into our brains, right? So it could be knowledge. Somebody who has a shitload of runes could be described as all-knowing, right? Is where I'm getting with this. Even now, runes are still imbued with the power of life itself. Do you see the Erdtree towering over? This is also the line that provides an implication that the Erdtree might be illusory. Those born at the foot of the Erdtree are blessed. At least that is the enduring belief of some of the people at the plateau. Born at the foot of the Erdtree are blessed. So, like, not only do you have to be born and basically baptized in order to be considered a legitimate, like, citizen of the under the order of the Erdtree, those born in closer proximity to the Erdtree are considered blessed. Always saw runes as being like the dust from the Elden Ring after it was destroyed, shattered into several larger shards. Yeah, that's true, and I believe that I believe that's also mentioned in these descriptions, and we might see that. But I believe I've seen that in some description somewhere, and I take that to be the understanding as well. But are not the spirits of basically everybody in the lands between, except for notable exceptions, hewn into the Erdtree as part of the cycle of Erdtree birth and burial and whatnot? So I think that those things aren't necessarily mutually exclusive. You can also have them be shattered remnants of the Elden Ring. I just forgot the name of the game. Alright, they're still talking about blessed people. Oh, here we go. The grace of gold bless those who were first to serve it with the most vivid coloration. What a curious line. This is also true. And again, I feel that that sentiment is not necessarily mutually exclusive with the concept that runes might be, uh, to some degree, a measure of knowledge in addition to wealth and strength and all the rest. It's such a vague and wonderful concept, right? But look at this line though: the grace of gold blessed those who were first to serve it with the most vivid coloration. Now, is this a reference to the red gold lightning of the dragons? Because we know that they were the first to serve the power of gold. Uh, like we could see the representation of the Elden Ring in Farum Azula, which was their capital, yes. Uh, and we'll get to Farum Azula eventually. But but yeah, might this be a reference to that? I don't know. Keeps knitting and knitting and knitting. Watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Alright, and now, okay, we go from Golden Rune 13 straight to Newman's Rune. And it's like Newman's possessive. The Newmen are said to have come from outside the lands between, are in fact of the same stock of Queen Marika herself. Uh, I mean, this is just a place to put this piece of lore, but why why is it a Newman's rune? Like, why does it go from Golden Rune 13 to Newman's to Hero? There were once heroes who walked upon the battlefields abundantly blessed by the Erd Tree itself, who upon earning their honor simply died. We discovered this rune on the corpse of a body inside of Lord Riker's Volcano Manor, near the return door shortcut to where Patches is, actually. And there was a figure there laying on the floor prostrate in front of a fireplace, clutching a sword. And then we go... I'm missing a bunch. I'm missing Heroes Rune 2, 3, and 4, and we go right to 5. But it seems like we're not missing any descriptions anyway, because it's the same description across. Also, I like how, okay, it clearly looks like an eye, but like, it also looks like a planetary nebula, I think, particularly in these earlier stages. The way a planetary nebula puffs out the outer shells of a star's atmosphere. But anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. So yeah, we see this eye form, almost like a black hole in the center, though. But then black holes don't like outgas like that, or do they? I don't know enough about astrophysics. But here we have one final rune description for the Lord's Rune, which I believe dropped from the Erd Tree avatar on the main avenue of Lyondell. I believe. Runes of one who was destined to become a lord, but when the Elden Ring was shattered, all that remained was a distant duty. And why would it be in an Erd Tree avatar? Oh, hold on. 1 second. Alrighty. Jeez Louise. Sometimes you gotta expect the unexpected. Yeah, there we go. Let's get situated. Between kids and kitty cats, I'm surprised this place isn't a smoldering crater in the ground, or a scarlet Aeonia swamp, if you will. So anyway, we just did a deep dive on runes on the spot. And we have some new gravity magics, a new gravity magic staff, and that's the Street of Sages. Curious. Also, what do you suppose the deal is with these tombstones arranged vertically? Do you oh shit. Do you suppose they were once vertical and then were tilted into a horizontal orientation? I mean, we do have the subsistence of this land right here to account for it. Might there be evidence that other such areas that feature those horizontal tombstones, I mean, besides obviously just being a platforming gimmick for the game, where those things feature perhaps are also sunken areas? Is it that consistent? I doubt it. But yeah, just being thorough, drifting around the swamps. Swamping it up. Huh. There's an Everjail here. I don't know if we ever dealt with it. Oh man. Teaching high school though. Good for you. Aeonia looks like it's slowly melting. They also appear in the Liurnia where the land has dropped away. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. I was thinking though that where our bubble might get bursted on this idea is here in Weeping Peninsula. Right? Or no, perhaps I'm wrong. I thought there was some of those tombstones here, but they should be visible on the map. They usually are. Here's some here, but this was a road. Like, this is clearly the road. This is where I was thinking of that might burst our bubble on that little idea. Unless the road was elevated and survived the, the sinking process, but there doesn't really seem to be any real reason for there to be any sinking here. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I would even go so far as to say nuclear weapon, even beyond nuclear power generation accident, you know? Alright, so let's go for it. Let's venture this way. Also, oh, that's the big giant one we just saw. It just twinkles forever, I guess. Alright, we can depart the Aeonian swamp and move deeper into this box canyon where we see these unusual creatures which seem to be made out of stone spheres. These ones keeping watch, but like they don't do anything. These wormy ones. Sure does look around though. There's been a YouTube video taunting me since I've been watching so much Elden Ring stuff, saying it's like a video about these guys, and the the big clickbait thumbnail for it is, you don't even know what these enemies are called. And it's like, well, I mean, that's technically true for many of the enemies in Elden Ring, for me at least. Oh no, oh no, they're coming. What are they doing? Oh, I've never seen this behavior. Holy smokes. I have never seen that behavior. Cool. Did you? You've never seen that either, have you? Well, they got. Oh, shit hurt. Oh, it's coming. Here we go. Oh, that's a. It's this one. Oh no! Run away! Oh man. Oh man. They apparently do. I have never seen that before. I'd only ever seen the ones that like the ones you get near and they detonate. I ain't never seen that. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't trust you. I feel like Attenborough. And so now we observe the strange segmented stone cannonball creatures in their natural climb. They seek their prey by balling up not unlike a millipede and wheeling around through the air, slamming headlong into their unwitting prey. Screaming intensifies. Also, oh shit, look, it's one of these things. It's kind of bobbling about. Hank, Larry, you want this? You can have it, pal. No? Alright, I'll take point. Cowards. See what crystal darts do to this thing. No, nothing. Don't melt my Hank and Larry. Not allowed. You got this, right, Hank, Larry? I'm gonna start looking around. Oh, fine. Got it. Well done, guys. Snap. Rattle 'em, fellas. These bludgeoning attacks can take down even the most deadly of predators. Indeed, they hustled. They got involved. Attacking ahead. Be wary of message. Are you serious? No? It's jerks. No. My own squad leading me astray. So what's the deal with this glintstone pile, huh? Hank? Larry? You guys got any thoughts? Probably not. Your brain's melted a long time ago. I don't mean offense. Hey, what are you attacking? You alright, Hank? What do you see there, buddy? Oh, well. Wait, what did he have on him? I got all excited about hammering that guy. What item was here? Also, I got a missing gesture slot. Let's fix that. By my sword. I can look very concerned. We'll add curtsy Alright, let's see. Indeed. Indeed. No, it's good, waifu. Appreciate it. I got it instantly. Uh, yeah, I don't remember what item we collected there. I got too caught up in the moment of wanting to smash it with a hammer. Oh, I have a prayer book. The Dragon Cult prayer book, no less. I need to give this to Muriel. Muriel will know what to do. Turtle Pope knows best. Oh, it was just a somber stone? Boo. Alright. Alright, so we sort of dead end here, huh? I see. I see. I think we're gonna do some a quick deep dive into the Siafra River. Sorry, your pals got me on edge. Oh, you refilled my magic. How nice. Turtle Pope for life. I like the Scarlet Geysers. Just boisting. Alright. So, we haven't really explored this zone at all, really. This zone I crossed in haste to get to the Divine Tower after we beat Radahn from Fort Faroth, where we also defeated Greyall. Defeated is a word I'm using very loosely. Oh, it's one of these damn things. Alright, where are you going? Oh. I smell ya. You seem to have a tighter path than other ones. Or no, there it goes. Way off on some wild tangent. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Damn it. Alright. Gotcha! Poison armament. I thought it looked a little greeny. Cool. Also, look at this guy. And not this guy. Runark is cool, but I meant this guy. Surprise, sucker. What are these puppets doing here in the swamp? Shifra. Yeah, yes, that's right. I've heard the proper pronunciation before. Damn my Anglo-Saxon tongue. Alright, well, where are we lurking? The Graven School? Well, here's Celia. Oh, they're Celia. Yeah. They're just here to protect Celia. They just wandered out into the swamp a little bit by the look of it. Gotcha. That one had bonus runes too. Tell you what, we haven't even really burned any resources. Celia's ripe for final exploration right now too. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten to the point where video game mechanics wise, I'm like, ooh, this is a good thing to see at this point. But yeah, it definitely has like the flash of cat eyes in the dark, and if you're not used to that, it can look terrifying. Goddamn cat. I'm pretty sure I have this tunnel. Yeah, I guarantee you I had this tunnel. This is actually where I first embarked into Caelid. Not on the first expedition, but like quite by mistake, as players so often do, find themselves in the Celian Crystal Tunnel. Here's a giant Noxian throne, which perhaps might have featured a giant skeleton upon it one day. I believe this is a place that would have eventually had a giant skeleton. Had things not gotten interrupted by, well, the Battle of Aeonia, I believe. Yeah, cat eye shine can look quite unsettling. I remember as a kid first experiencing cat eye shine and going like, man, that strikes fear into my soul. Alright, shall we explore Celia? Or, well, we didn't finish the swamp. Let's commit to the heart of the swamp. Because I'm pretty sure we got most of the pickups here in Celia to be perfectly frank. It would just be a matter of slaying the citizenry. Oh, well, shut my mouth. There's an item right there. Son of a buck. Oh man, that puppy with short bow spotted me. You jerk. Get it out. There we go. Ow. Took one to the gut and one to the elbow. Used to be an adventurer. Then I took an arrow to the elbow. Hey, Snow Maru, thank you so much for the lurk. SFEL, if you're still there and can do that thing, that would be cool. Alright, so look at the size of those mutant dragonflies. Wow, look at their legs. Good gravy. Had many a spook and get some water, and I only see a pair of glowing eyes in the darkness. Queen Jessie. Yeah, they get that old cat meow. It's just their throat's just permanently dry. This is where we found the golden needle that I was referring to earlier that was apparently keeping Millennia's scarlet rot at bay. And yet, at the same time, kind of forcing it to, like the way a volcano builds up pressure, you know? When the needle was released, it's not like the scarlet rot resumed, it's like it caught up to where it would have been. Also, here's a gray site I've never sat at. Might as well. Inner Aeonia. Okay, sure. Here's a Clean Rot Knight. This is a follower of Millennia who has been here ever since the battle. And you can see they use Golden Order incantations. And there we go. And they're still toughies even at this point. Oh, there's another one. Oop. Alright. Going toe to toe. We got a clean rot knight sword for our trouble, even. Fabulous. So, yeah, here we are, pretty much dead center in the middle of the swamp. I guess, Sephiel is currently indisposed, so I'll shout you out, Snowmaru. And we'll get one for SFEL as well. Why not? Why don't we? Alright, any more clean rot knights lurking about? They're good for runes and equipment. And I'm sure that sword has some lore. Ah, there's one. Nothing to it. There's another one. Hunt and clean rot knights. With great success. Clean rot greaves. I believe I already have a pair of them. Give me them pants. Oh no! We're in troubles. Oh. That was almost silly. Ah, there's a clean rot knight. Are they respawning? Is that what's happening? Whoa, that was close. It's all smoldery and smoky here. Oh, there's another clean rot knight. I don't think they're respawning. I think I'm just finding them and they're rising out of the swamp as I draw near. Right. Well, I guess we have this lower quadrant left to explore. We'll carry it on over. Move it on over. Wait. Is that another clean rot knight? Oh no, that's just weaponry of the battlefield, left to rot. Swords not unlike Radahn's. It's getting a little difficult to tell where we've been. Oh look, here's these guys. I wonder what their deal is. Perhaps they were watching the battle? Like some lords setting up, like, yeah, we're gonna watch Radahn kick the shit out of Melania, watch. And then, whoosh, nuclear devastation. watch out for those. Well, I guess that might be it for the Aeonian Swamp. Civilian observers, yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. I mean, that's like how it kind of was in ancient battles, you know, you could be a safe observation distance away for stuff. Like hell, it was known that even during the American Civil War, that townsfolk would gather around battlefields and watch things go down. More so early in the war. But also, I think that might have been like one of the last wars where people tried doing that. Ah, there you go. Look at us with our facts. But yeah, prime example, eh? Also, there's a damn church right here I don't think I've ever been to. I don't think I've ever been over here to this particular church. Usually there's something cracking at these churches. Boy, look at these ones. Feed me, Seymour. Eventually, though, we'll go talk to Sage Gowry and see what's cracking with that dude. Uh-oh. There's an item in there. Is this a... Oh, I think I know what this place is. I think this is a Church of Dragon Communion. It is. A Cathedral of Dragon Communion, even. Alright, we're done with the swamp. I don't care about respawning everything in there. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Breath of the Wild's that way, too. And I trust Tears of the Kingdom is going to be no disappointment in that regard as well. We are only less than 6k away from having another level. That, to me, says go ahead and eat a couple of these. Which one in Limgrave? The church? I mean, there's a couple in Limgrave, isn't there? I've been investing in vigor more than anything, just so I can not get one hit so much. Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook. Delicious. Oh, yeah, for sure. The one offshore. You know, my very first playthrough, that was like one of the first locations I discovered, because I happened to go straight down to the beach for some reason. Found that cave, went straight across the cave, and I was like, wow, this is neat. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the cookbook. Dragon wound grease, cool. We can make our own dragon wound grease now, which we don't have any weapons we can put it on. Alright, well, we got some other dragon things we can probably get. We can apparently even use a couple of them. Dragon Claw sounds kind of nice. Alright, let's see if we can get some lore from these. Dragon Fire, incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. Agil's Flame. The dead gazed at the skies over the lakes of Limgrave, praying that the dragon's flames would burn them to ash. Let's see. These extraordinary individuals who perpetuate dragon communion are called the Dragon-Hearted. I heard somebody. You hear that? Oh shit. This motherfucker. tried to be a sneaky man. This is a banished knight or soldier. Big one too. I'm just all reading stuff and just all. You hear that? Sounds like footsteps. Yeah, no, definitely no horrifying consequences to this. It is known what the consequences of this is. You end up becoming a magma worm eventually. Yo, I just had a visceral memory of my first playthrough of hanging out and looking at these descriptions at this very altar and not hearing the approaching footsteps and being killed unexpectedly by that particular guy. Let's see. Smaug was a devourer of sorcerers, and over time his body became corrupted by their glintstones. Rot breath. Alright, same dragon-hearted description. Pure and overwhelming power. Oh, here we go. Grael's roar. Transforms caster into dragon to emit a terrible roar, reducing the attack power. Grael was the mother of all dragons, dwarfing those who stood before her like a looming mountain. Now, we also have to remember, though, that these are modern dragons as opposed to ancient dragons, right? So Grael wasn't an ancient dragon. As not just noted by, as noted by Grael's anatomy. Not just the absence of scales, but Grael, I believe, only had one pair of wings, unlike ancient dragons, which had two pair of wings. Grael didn't possess gravelstone scales, and Grael had the other features of modern dragons, right? But this dead body here, is an ancient dragon, in fact. Yeah, so we see modern dragons, quote unquote, as sort of a devolution of ancient dragon. Okay, yeah, so we ran into another dragon community. And also I want to point out, here's a big chunk of Farum Azula ruins. And yes, the big chunks of ruins that appear fallen from the sky, upon which I now stand, but most notably litter Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula, are chunks of Farum Azula that have rained down upon the countryside. Farum Azula, which is believed to have once been situated in this general area. There are some who say it was like right up in this part too, even, and contiguous with the landmass of Caelid. I'm not so sure about that myself. But yeah. Okay, so we found another Cathedral Dragon Communion. Lovely. I guess we'll make our way over to Gowery now. Nowery. And Nowery, it's time for Gowery. Just gotta be careful, giant Boyd. Giant Boyd. Oh man, we can fall to our death from here. We gotta be careful. Let's get back on the hoist. So the third expedition to Caelid is going well. This is the way down to Redmane. I'm not so certain that we've explored everything down in this little area here. I ended up getting teleported into Redmane Castle, and I don't think I bothered with the approach. There may yet be items to collect. Let's venture forth, won't we? Oh shit, it looks like most notable of items I missed. A golden seed. You have this theory about Farum Azula, huh? What do you got about Farum Azula? What do you got? We can speculate freely up and eventually maybe even visit the place properly. How many golden seeds do we got anyway? 3. Is that enough? Nah, we need 4. You can find Death Root. Yeah. Death Root's mutating the body of God. Yep, indeed the source of the Death Root, so to speak. My theory is that Godwyn wasn't the first demigod to die, just the first of that era. Oh. Hey, what the? Where'd you come from, little doggy? Get away from me. Ow! Well, I don't know. I would say that the era of the, dragon, of the reign of the dragons, with Placidax or however, being the Elden Lord, preceded the existence even of demigods, right? Although there was a god that Placidax was Elden Lord too, and we don't know the name of that god or even anything about them besides the fact that they pieced out. These doggies have red eyes. Oh, out of juice. Oh! He kept on a-coming. Not too bad. Let's see. Farum Azula had a Death Root outbreak following the death of a demigod at their time. The dragon god vanished as Dragon Lord Placid. Okay, yeah. Only to discover it was too late. Using the last power up. I see. I see. That does incorporate many of the known elements of fact for sure, and fills in the gaps where other things might not be known. I would theorize that perhaps Farum Azula was still contiguous with the lands between when Godwyn was killed and the Death Root emerged up through the Erd Tree. Now, your pre-Godwyn Death Root situation, for instance, the equivalent situation happening during the Age of the Dragons, as what happened with Ronnie's plot, could have worked out maybe even with the previous Great Tree, which is an item of extreme mystery to me. I want to know more about the Great Tree that came before the Erd Tree. The tree that became the stump which became the crucible. Why else would a tomb be so populated by soldiers unless they were there to stop something? I see. Although there is an item description that directly references the lightning-wielding honor guard near the that one mausoleum in Farum Azula, the one that I believe has the Godskin duo, the dreaded Godskin duo. Oh, look, there's a catacombs around here that I missed. we see a statue of Rosas here. And Rosas will point the way. Won't you, Rosas? Yes, you will. Thanks, Rosas. The leading thing I've seen about why the Godskins are there in Farum Azula is that they are actively seeking the power of the Rune of Death, like as if to actively confront Malekith themselves and claim the Rune of Death from him. That's probably the best explanation I've heard of it anyway. And it's just we happen by while they are there. And defeat them ourselves, or even they confronted Malekith and were repelled. Also, one of my favorite fauna in the land, the penguinis of Caelid. I'm glad you guys didn't get mutated. You're too adorable to be mutated. Do you guys dive into the water? That would be cute if you dove into the water. Anyway. Rosa said go this way. There's a root tree catacombs. What is that sound? Okay, big bird. Big old birdie. Aha. Oh. They are immune to it, aren't they? Wait, but what about Albinaurics? Are Albinaurics immune to it too? I can't oh wait, no. Wait. I can't say. Perhaps in the Halig tree area we would know. I don't know. That's so far away still. There's like still an entire half of the game or more left to go. It's crazy. The shores of Caelid are very pretty sometimes, you know? Which tree is that? Oh dear, that's way in the Weeping Peninsula we're looking at, aren't we? Yeah, sure is. Cool. I'm not sure. I would put probably the leading chance of discovering Scarlet Rot infused Albinaurics is at the Halig tree. So I guess we'll see when we get there. But I know that there are blood-infused Albinaurics in the areas surrounding the the Palace of Mogwin, I guess. All right, this dungeon should be fairly easy, yeah. Let's memorize a new spell, shall we? We'll try it. Poison armament sounds pretty cool, though. Oh, you know what? We need to look at the description for that. It's an incantation. Here we go. Oh, it has the same description as Poison Mist. Those who dwell within poison know rot all too well, the death that begets life, that comes to all equally. That is to say, it is the cycle of rebirth put into practice. Find it interesting that Moog incorporates win as a suffix to his faction name, seemingly accidentally emulating the Golden Order. or perhaps doing so out of spite, or as a way of shrewdly exerting his actual claim as a child of Godfrey and America to the Golden Order. Alright, so this is clearly a rotted out catacombs. What are you attacking, bro? Nope. Nope. There we go. Let's go ahead and switch to the club. Yeah, I knew you were gonna wake up. There was a bow next to you. Did give away that. Oh wow, that didn't go anywhere like I thought it would. We'll just flame cleanse us out of this. There we go. Hooray. Sickness be gone. Oh god, that would be like the last bit of trust that they would have left in a Souls player. I think I can't think of much else that would subvert us more than that. Oh no, I got the Scarlet Rot. Whatever's gonna happen. Be healed. Alright. The way is closed, huh? Shoot. So we gotta double back to wherever the hell the way is. Plenty of glowport. Hey, hey! Miranda spout, ashes sprout. Oh cool, we can summon these flowers. Excellent. For real though. I mean, you know, flame cleanse me. It's easy. I'm sure even Radon had a high enough faith stat for it. Also, we've kind of wandered back to the entrance? There's got to be some other secret walls we're not breaking. Oh, also I didn't grab all the glovewort. Sniping spot. I see. Oh wait, let's see. Hey Millie, you know where Moga McKellar, do you want to come? Yeah, for real. For real. Triple for reals. Alright, there's gotta be like a secret door around here. Oh look, the contraption was right here all along. Pranked. Extreme pranked. Alright. Okay, well this ought to be easy enough. But still, I like to eat my crab. I like to drink my physic. And I like to summon, of course. Hank and Larry. Hank and Larry, get in there. Ooh, it's a cemetery shade. This should be fun. You guys, see you later. Whoa. Oh, you guys are gonna wreck this thing. All day, Hank and Larry. All day. Here, I'll even give you a hand. Let's see here. Oh, you stay away from him, you bitch! Kindred of Rot Ashes. Alright. So is the Erdtree just soaking up Scarlet Rot? Here we go. Here we go. It's true. It cooks amazing seafood. This spirit takes the form of a crawling pest. Its chitinous body, making a dry rustling sound, attacks enemies by secreting sticky threads. The kindred of Rot are the servants of the goddess of Rot, servants that have been forsaken. It's true. Millennia wants really nothing to do with being the goddess of Rot. She's not into it. She's decided to be, you know, Miquella's protector. She believes in Miquella's potential as an Empyrean. And once again, glad I wandered down this way. These catacombs were right below that church. The Imagine Cajun. Oh, that bird's back. Let's just roll out. Okay. Alright. Be well, horsey. Red Mane Knight armor. Cool. Ah, crap. So yeah, here we see Radahn's troops coping with... Oh, look at that. 2 arms, even. Coping with these beasts here. Wow. They're really having a go at it. Oh. You guys should really go for the visceral attacks. You seem to be breaking their armor well enough anyway. Here, check this out. Do this. See? No problem. Oh my goodness. It's pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Please, everybody, get ready for an instant memory and type into the chat, please. Fuzzy horrors, I guess. Let's see. Let's make sure we're not about to get pranked. Whoa. All right. So let's do the thing. I'm sure we'll be left alone. All right, that's going once. Going twice. I think I got it. Oh, wait, hold on. She's a fuzzy horse. Okay. Oh, hold on. They've realized I'm there. They've caught on to me. Hold on, there's lots of runes to gather real fast. Alright, I'm pretty sure I got it. Let me just confirm. There we go. She's a fuzzy horse. Oh no, not Google Chrome, damn it. I'm gonna break the stream. Don't cross the streams. It's the dog's butt, but we got it. Thank you so much for that, Viscous Circuit. Glad nobody seems to be minding me just hanging out here while I go about the business of recording that. Thank you so much, and posting it. It's true. That's the feel I was going for. And if you want to see this photograph, you can see it right there. It's on my Discord, or it will be very soon. All right. Man. There we go. Got it. When we say, wow, what a great photograph, I'm sure it'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Hey, you guys are doing great, by the way. Gotta say. Doing fantastic. I really hope nothing bad happens to you. Aw, man. They were all bunched up. It would have been fine, but there we go. He's like, nah, it's cool. I mean, they're working on them. Let's see if I can get them all. Boom! Nice. All right. So yeah, it looks like the soldiers have kind of got a process worked out. They seem to have a reasonable amount of success slaying these giant doggos. That is until I came along. Purifying it with fire. Purifier. Ah, indeed, I've just left items behind here and everything. Oh, good. A mushroom. Very important. Whole game lynches upon me finding that mushroom. Ooh, we're being fired upon by crossbow wielders. Oh boy. No, it's not allowed. Woohoo! That was totally funny how that dude fell. Silly geeses. Geeses. Gooses. Oh, hey, what's cracking? Excellent. Arrow Sting Talisman. Ooh, stingy. Oh, nice. Cool. Dig-a-rooney. Oh, hold on. The shutter's closed. Oh, look. There's a sword memorial right over there. Maybe we should check that out, too. Excuse me. Woohoo! dee 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 doo. Woohoo. Ah, indeed. Ooh, Ash of War Cragblade. That sounds like gravity magic related. The Star Scourge Conflict. Radon alone holds Celius secure and stands tall to shatter the stars. So this was an event prior to the shattering, I believe. Radon, who studied sorcery in the town of Celia here, came to understand through his observations of the stars that one was going to crash into Celia, basically. Something like that. And decided that the best course of action was to use his mastery of gravity magic to arrest the motion in the stars altogether. And this is why once we defeat Radon, suddenly the sky quickens and a falling star embeds itself into Limgrave. So the idea is like, okay, did Radon... Oh! Shit, they're still defending the place. Alright, we gotta move. Okay, fuck. Man, these guys got sick aim. Woohoo! Serpentine! Oh, shit! Woo! Alright, we made it. We're within their artillery range now. Good gravy. Also, we need to switch to a proper weapon. Oh shit, burn shrubs, bubs! That was a little bit bold. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we're just shredding these guys. I don't think it was one star, and that's not a conflict. Something came down which Radon defeated, then another came, and another. See, like, yeah, I don't know any of the details of the Star Scourge conflict. I always just imagine it's Radon just kind of standing up and going, "Don't move anymore," to the sky, and it just kind of acquiesces due to his power. And it's also known that falling stars are sometimes these Estelle creatures, those big giant scary bugs. So, I mean, there's definitely an interest in not letting those land. There you go, yeah, see, local teacher knows what I'm talking about. Alright, can we actually ascend this tower? We can. Look at that guy doing a little dance up there. Hey, you. Got him. Alright. Oh no, no ladder? Am I gonna have to, like, do a wild leap from higher upon the topography? Or the meteor beast? Which one's the meteor beast? You mean the falling star beast? I believe the falling star beast to be a larval form of the Estelles, actually. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Unless, like, that, like, cyclopean mandible look is just common to all star creatures. And they are different species, you know, kind of the way mammals look similar to one another. Holy shit, here he come. Oh boy. Alright, let's be cool. Oh! Oh, shit. Alright, big boy, you're done. There we are. What a toughie you were. A fire-blade-armed troll. We've returned to Redmane Castle. I remember the first time I fought my way tooth and nail to this very gate just to find it fucking closed and no way to open it. Or at least no way that I figured out back then. Ah, but look. We can avail ourselves of this location now. I keep drinking my blue tear. I keep drinking my tears when I don't mean to. Give me this item. Oh, it's actually a fairly good smithing stone. Now, am I able to make it back? Or do I have to do something silly? Oh, I can make it there. Sweet. Let's get back on the horse then. No? Not allowed? Oh, because I'm... Alright, this will be fine. This is fine. Yeah! Alright. Basically, I think the Redmanes fought off an alien invasion. Indeed. And indeed fought it off by ultimately stopping all motion in the heavens altogether. Which is, you know, this is a very... The demigods in Elden Ring definitely do some very Greek god type stuff, you know? Oh shit, hold on. Is this all lit up? It's weird. I find that to be strange. Okay. I don't rightly recall ever going around Redmane Castle this way. Ah, but indeed it yields another way into the castle, I believe. Pretty sure you can get in this way. Because it sounds way more interesting than Radon doing homework like a square and then deciding to do it on a hunch. Although I have my own fondness for that scenario now that you say it thusly. Ah, the Bat women stuff. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we've been all around here. I suppose it's a good time as any to hit the beach. Boy, I've already gone through a significant amount of effort exploring the interior of Redmane Castle. We may revisit it one day, but as it is, no, not right now. Let's carry on. Oh, excuse me. There's a statue of Rosas I found here once upon a time that's like pointing down all the way to here at the base of the cliffs, which is only accessible once you've defeated General Radon. It's a hell of a run out here. What is that right up there? Oh, that's Fort Fairroth. Huh. Now, what were these architectural features leading to? We can't see them on the map here, which is a little unusual. But they radiate outward from the lands between. And also I want to note that there are places along the cliffs that, you know, make up the outer edges of the lands between. We often see these great stone columns buried within the cliff face, as if the cliff face has since grown around it and buried them, as opposed to them being carved into the cliff face, right? Like, we can see that here. Like, what is the deal with this stuff? What would be the point of building it? What does it date to? And why do these ones lead out to sea? I like these little rowboat figures here. That's kind of interesting. And we can see indeed wrecked ships offshore. And this is where Radahn ended the invasion when he contracted the turbo rabies. He came to the one and only places his rapidly melting brain could remember. You mean down here on the beach? That's true, because, I mean, his conflict with Melania happened further inland. Wait, did I pass it? Might have passed it. Or maybe not. Must be pretty close to the shore then down here. Ah, there it is. Yep. The furthermost, the farthest, the furthest extreme of the beach. Well, let's see if we can even hang in here. This place is tricky even at high level. Of course, it helps that I am a spell slinger this time around. The War Dead Catacombs. That's true. A lot going on with Radahn. One of the most pertinent mysteries of Radahn in my mind is the fact that there's a very large and quite glamorous portrait of Radahn in Volcano Manor. Oh boy. Well, let's see what happens when I try to explode them all. Spirits of both Cleanrot Knights and Red Mane soldiers. Uh-oh. Oh. Woo! I screwed that up, but yeah, so this guy is obviously real tough. Killed one. Man, even these regular foot soldiers are just... They're damage sponges, is what I tell you. Alright, so we can take advantage of the warfare to just kind of maybe lurk through, huh? Oop. Rot Knights. No! Engage with each other, you jerks. Tell you what, let's just do the quick grab. Oh! Oh, drat. Well, at least it's open. Oh, that did nothing. Yeah, see, these guys are still really strong. This time I won't interrupt them. I'll just, you know, get a move on. Collapsing stars, that's gravity magic, baby. Golden Rune 6, this place is way stronger than that. Alright. Great. Run away! Woohoo! I slipped past you. Alright, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. There we go. Gotta go fast! Woohoo! Right. No, you don't, you little bastard. Jerk. Anyone else? Fuck. Whoa. Things are happening fast, gang. Gotta say. Oh my god, it's Scarecrow with the raid. Thanks for the raid, pal. I'll acknowledge y'all properly in just a minute, hopefully. I just need the enemies to lay the heck off down here. Silver Pickle Foulfoot. Delicious. Alright, we run back this way. Just to make sure we aren't missing anything. Whoa, hey now. Okay. I think we can chill for half a second now. Oh, here's this thing. Okay. It's this statue. Scarecrow. Oh, thank you, SFL, for shouting out Scarecrow. And Raiders, if you got a raid fade, I can dig it. But how are you tonight? Forked greatsword. Fork that greatsword. Time for attacking. And thank you for hitting up the Etsy link, SFEL. I want to make sure there's no secret doors here. We also jumped down here in a hurry from that window. So we should probably make our way back that way, I guess. Oh, that's right, we can't go this way. Whoa. You've never seen the forked greatsword drop? Fabulous. Magic grease. Fuck. Gravity arrows. Nobody likes that. Let's go this way then. Oh, here's the boss door. Shit. Okay. Alright. Woohoo! Oh shit! Oh no! Man, that sucked. Okay. That arrow hit real damn hard. Alright, you bastard. Where are you? Almost rather get hit by that gravity arrow. There you are, you jerk. Still got half your health. Ha ha ha! Think I could cook with magic grease? You think they call me... They don't call me Mr. Greasy for nothing. Yes! Get him again. Aim high. Boom! Killed him. Oh shit. Ignore me! Alright, well we smoked that sucker. Oh, wrong spell, but it's okay. Alright. I do not like this one little bit. No, I do not. Ugh! Shit. Fuck. The game that cheeses you back. Cheese tactics. Don't give the computer that idea. Yeah, this dungeon is intensely hard. Like, all these enemies you see in here are meant to represent like some of the strongest champions who have ever fought against Lord Radon. There we go. We get those back. Come on, buddy. Okay. Oh shit, here we come. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. How about that? How you like me now? Alright, what else we got here? We got some glove ward there. We got some more soldiers. Let's just run. Serpentine, just in case that guy's about to shoot us with arrows. Oh, there's another guy over here. Let's use our opaline tear. We're gonna make it. Oh no, he is the prize. Fuck. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, where's the crank? Shit. Alright, let's try that again. Where? Yeah, those are deep in there then. This time, aren't they? This is fine. This is fine, this is fine, ain't nothing to worry about. Not even a little bit. Fuck it. Let's go. We can go this way this time, even. Wait, that's not smart. Okay, this is, though. I bet you. Oh, I forgot to serpentine. Ah! Well. See you later, 60k runes. Let this be a lesson to you. Always serpentine. Whelp. so this dungeon yet remains beyond us. Oh wow, that one. Fuck! Woohoo! Just going a little bit this way real fast. Ah, fuck! There we go. Alright, serpentine. Oh, it said serpentine. Woo! Alright, here we go. Oof. Alright, where's this go? Woohoo! Oh! You keep getting fucked up. Where do you keep the switch? Give me those Radon soldier ashes. Oh my lord. Alright, I'll do one last dash in there to try to figure out where the hell the switch is. Don't know where the boss door crank is, but we did score some Radon soldier ashes, which is pretty cool. Oh, he aggroed to me. Oh boy. Alright, maybe we don't fuck this up this time. Oh, we fucked it up this time. I swear he was pointing the other way. Ugh, God, that's annoying. Alright, well, we ain't fucking around with this place. A little bit annoying, and all we have to show for it is these lousy ashes. Radon soldier ashes, where are they? Ooh, we found Miranda sprout ashes earlier. Spirits of sweet little Miranda flowers, carnivorous blossoms that feed upon human flesh. They creep slowly, scattering toxic pollen, vulnerable to fire. Do take care of the little darlings. Who wrote that? Alright, where? Radon soldier ashes, here we go. Both spirits wield fiery weapons to perform powerful skills, such as their valor, that they will immediately attack after being summoned. Ooh, General Radon soldiers were all reputed to be masterful warriors, and it is popularly said that the Redmanes knew no weakness. Ooh, we never that's a good one. I might actually dump some glovewort into those guys and make them battle ready, because seems like probably a good idea. Depraved perfumer Carmon? Depraved perfumers practice their art for themselves alone. Carmon was a notably formidable perfumer whose strength rivaled that of heroes, and it is said he was in search of a secret physic of revivification. Oh my. Well, okay. We also scored this spell in here. Out of all the gravity spells, it takes the most intelligence. Pulls foe toward caster with gravity projectile volley. Fires numerous gravitational projectiles. Any foe struck will be pulled toward the caster. Gravitational technique mastered by the young Radon. I thank you for your tutelage. For now, I can challenge the stars. This must have been Radon's word to his alabaster lord. Well, okay then. I suppose, well, hell. The third expedition of Caelid is probably going to have to continue some other time. Let's go see Gowry and catch up with what he's up to, just to make sure. And there's also our friend Milicent right here, who we haven't talked to since. Okay, so I discovered Millennia's golden needle inside this Aeonia swamp, and we gave it to Gowry like he asked, because he's the one who told us we'd find it there, right? Ah, jeez. Also, town of Celia well defended by puppets and troll. But still not too hard to just rush into. Now, he told us to go find that, and we're like, yeah, okay. And he's repaired it, and we have since given it to Milicent, who's up the hill, who is suffering from scarlet rot. And supposedly this will arrest its progress. What's up, Sage? And now we can talk to him about it.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How may I help?
Oh, he doesn't have anything new to say. Well, we better check in on Milicent, then. Oh! Look at her. Here she is. Hello, Milicent. You seem to be doing much better since you've had the needle. Oh, also, you know what? I wanted to point out something to us that I had forgotten about, mostly because we keep our eyes covered. Now that we have had the procedure where Vare injected blood under our fingernail, giving us the bloody finger item, which is our finger still attached to us, it also changed our eyes to this red vampire eye color. Just thought I'd point that out. Anyway, let's put our spooky hat back on. Kind of like this. We look like the Shadow. Did you ever see the Shadow? They made a movie of it back in the 90s, starring, I think it was Alec Baldwin and Billy Baldwin. Like, Billy Baldwin would play when Alec Baldwin was in costume as his alter ego, the Shadow. It was weird. Based on an old radio drama, of all things. I think we'll just put on the pointed hat, which ain't so pointy no more. So anyway, Milicent, how are we?
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is.
Prosthesis wear heirloom. Okay.
I'm considering leaving. On a journey. With the needle buried in my flesh, I've started to recall, but dimly, my destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Milicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering with the needle buried in my
Milicent.
flesh.
Doing good.
I've started to recall my destiny.
We gotta get a little further away from there we go. Let's go see Gowry again. Maybe he'll have new dialogue. And if he doesn't, we'll warp back there and see if Milicent's gone. Alright, once again, charging into the gates of Celia. Just keep an eye on this guy. Oh, he's got a big old pot. You gonna juice some pot? It's blueberry. I like Gowry's hound here. Whoop. Oh. What's happened to Gowry, Milicent?
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit. Hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness. Perhaps, before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to.
You can say bye to me.
Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well,
Alright. Good
never
luck,
mind that.
Milicent, wherever
I
we meet you
must.
again next. Well, Gowry's gone. And that's okay. Alright, I'll post us at Fort Feyroth, where that's the way I wanted to go from here. Not sure when we'll get back to Elden Ring.